Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carmi and today we are in Strange Town as we are going to visit the Smith family and see what's been going on in their lives. So they still live in their greenhouse over here, and we have Pol and Jenny, both elder at this point, and then we have Johnny here and Jill, as I mentioned in my goth video, that she lives with Frickerith Tricot at this point in downtown together with their son Ossian. And then we have two additional children, Jimmy and Jane. Wait. Yeah, Jimmy and Jane as well. So let's go and check them out. So here we have the yellow Smith house. Exterior wise, it looks quite similar, or I don't think I've done any changes at all. Not much on the interior side either. Let me just double check. I think I've just made sure that everyone had their own bedrooms and done some adjustments. And down here it's pretty much similar to base game. Maybe one day I'll go in and do a refresh, but at the moment I feel like it's an okay looking house. So we have Paul Smith over here closing in on his last days here. He's currently 67 days old, and as I mentioned, he is one of the few elderly male Sims that's actually survived this far without dying of an elderly sickness or so. And let's see, he's unemployed. He didn't get any more jobs after retiring. He's good friends with all his family members, except his grandson. I suppose they should get to know each other better, and also Chloe. Maybe we should have a little family gathering and make sure that everyone are on good terms with each other. Don't know if he has any exciting memories. I would actually get to the main star of the family, I guess the one with the most drama. But he wishes to have a grandchild. Maybe we can lock that in for him. His lifetime want is to publish 5,000 bestsellers. I don't think I've been focusing really on this. I'm not sure if he's even written any kind of novel. And his secondary is fortune. I think I've just randomized. I usually just randomize my secondary aspirations. I just roll a d6 or a regular die, and whatever it lands on I count, and then that's what they get. And I also have, as you can see, he has nothing in the family tree, or the family aspiration tree. And I have a little rule: when people go to university, every year they complete, they get to unlock another step in their aspiration tree. And once that pop-up shows where if you want to change your aspiration or so, that's when I add a secondary aspiration. Otherwise, if they didn't go to university, I'll just let them have a secondary after they turn into adults. But yeah, since Paul, I haven't assigned him a degree. I haven't set him as going to university, so he does not get any points in his assigned aspiration tree. If you were wondering why I didn't do that, just a little gameplay rule I've set up for myself. Jenny is going to work, or is she already at work? Yeah, I guess she just went to work. That's too bad. We'll see her later then. She also wants a grandchild, so we can unlock that. But yeah, she just turned into an elder, so she still hopefully has a few days left. She's currently 47 days old. Her lifetime want is to become visionary, which I guess I haven't really focused on either because she's still in her medicine career that she started out with. And her secondary is popularity. Let me see if she has some points to add. Yeah. And in her case, I didn't give her a degree either, so she doesn't get any points in the family tree either. And she is also good with her family. She's good friends with Don as well because he's a co-worker of hers. But luckily they don't have any attraction or anything, so there's not been any kind of romantic interactions. Don has not been trying to get with her at all. And she's also good friends with her son-in-law. So Frickerith here, Fricku the Warlock. A mouthful to say, but yeah, so as you can see, he is actually a witch or a warlock, I guess, because his whole family are supernaturals in some way. But yeah, she's good friends with her family, so that's nice to see. And then we have Johnny here, who is, sick, I guess. Let me just, yeah, they're all sick. Everyone in this neighborhood is sick because I used to have a sickness mod, but it got too much, like everyone was sick, so I was like, I'm just gonna remove this. But now we just have to play it out and get everyone healthy again. But Johnny is actually the highlight of this pretty mundane family otherwise. So he went to college, well, pretty much right after you start the game, because, you know, when you start the game, you're supposed to learn to have like a birthday party with this family. So he went to college with many of the older teens of the different neighborhoods, and among them he went with Lilith, and they ended up together. They were actually engaged. Here it is. So he got engaged with Lilith. It was actually Lilith who proposed, and he fell in love after that. And apparently lost a fight with Tank, which is a classic. And then he graduated. He had a great graduation party, and he met a bunch of Sims. And he made best friends with Hermia. And then he moved back home. And he was supposed to get married then with Lilith. I don't know if we still have we used to have the wedding arch out here. But as you can see, he got left at the altar. So Lilith actually got cold feet and decided that, well, she didn't want this. She thought she was ready for a family. She thought she was ready to commit to Johnny. But then at the last second, she ran off. And she's currently not together with anyone. She has a child, but that's another story. And, well, Johnny didn't take that too well. As you can see, he lost her as best friend. He had a lousy wedding party, but he won a fight with the social bunny. You know, his mood totally tanked, and yeah. It was not a great time. But then his brother aged up and he got a job. But since then, he has had quite a rough time finding someone new to settle with. Then he met Holly Anderson, who is a strange town townie. And I guess they've kind of hit it off. They're not like super attracted to each other. Yeah, he doesn't have attraction to, or like high attraction, you know, to many. He has both Lilith and Angela, but I don't think like Angela is together with Tank. And you know, Johnny and Tank's history, they don't get along. And yeah, I think she's very much committed to Tank, so that's not gonna happen. And Erin as well, she's together with Chester Geek. They have a very cute family together. And yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. And yeah, there's not really anyone. I suppose Tosha or Holly, these two are available. But yeah, the rest. And also, I think Zoe, this I believe was a cheerleader from the university. So these three are an option, but I would love to see him get together with someone or that he would meet someone that he has higher chemistry with. So we'll see. I guess it's fine if it's Holly as well. Again, it's a bit funny because if you see like her hair color and hairstyle, it's very similar to Lilith, so I feel like he has a bit of a type. But he's working in the politics career. That's not his lifetime want. It's not relevant at all. But I think if he's currently a campaign manager. and he will be off to work right now. And yeah, we went through his memories. He's also good friends with some of his family members, or most of his immediate family. He's also best friends with Tybalt, Rip, and I guess time has passed long enough for him to forgive Lilith. He's not mad at her anymore, but I guess they shouldn't be 100 over 100, but that's just how the game works, I suppose, after a while. But yeah, I guess he kind of got over it eventually. It's been a few years now. He's like almost middle of his adulthood at this point. So I do hope I can find a partner for him, and maybe he can move out and start his own family, if that's what he wants. And then he's best friends with Mercutio and Ophelia, and Johnny and Ophelia is, you know, the usual couple from Strange Town. But considering I have the option to match Sims with other Sims that usually wouldn't be possible, I want to take that chance, so that's why they are not together in this playthrough or save. She's together with Dustin Broke. Well, they took her name because I want more variety in last names, I've said before. But they live in Pleasant View. They live still in Brandy Broke's trailer. It's kind of cramped there now, but yeah, we'll get to them eventually. And he also is friends with Hal and Bottom and Hermia and Crystal Wu, apparently. So yeah, well, since he's a popularity sim, he wants to know a lot of people, be influential, and I think that fits him as a politician, that he has a lot of connections. He's also friends with Mary Sue, which makes sense, I guess, because of their work. They're probably colleagues. But that's Johnny. And then we have the two younger children. They're not twins. Jimmy is a bit older than Jane. She just grew up into a teen. And as you can see, they're not getting along at all. I have no idea why, but Jane hates Jimmy. And I guess Jimmy thinks a little bit better of Jane. But yeah, they're still not on great terms and they fight a lot. And apparently he learned to hula dance once. There's just regular birthday one or memories. Met a lot of people and such. Since he's just a teen, there's not too much memory-wise to talk about. He's currently not seeing anyone. He has a want locked in to have a first kiss, so I guess it would be nice for him to find someone before he moves to college. But we'll see. He has most attraction to Mimi Landgrab, which is Dina and Malcolm Landgrab's daughter. Well, Dina Caliente and Malcolm Landgrab. And she's one of my favorite Sims in this save. But I think she was together with unborn baby Broke before he went to college. Can't remember, but maybe he can swoop in just so we can see. He mostly just knows his family. He also knows Sosma Curious, who is his cousin. That's unborn baby Curious, I guess you could say, the Tycho, if you will. It's Pascal's alien baby that he is pregnant with at the start of the game, but she's currently in college. And then we have Jane over here working on her homework, and she, as I said, recently grew up, I think a day ago, and she wants to go steady. She's the romance aspiration and Jimmy's family. Yeah, she also mostly just friends with her family. She has some towny friends. Not much going on there. I forgot to check actually what Johnny's secondary is. He's a pleasure secondary. Let me see. Oops. Let me fill out. And as you can see, since he went to college, he graduated and everything. He got his degree. He has his tree filled. Yeah, I guess we'll just hit play. We're not synced here in the Goth family. We were on a Saturday, but here it seems to be Friday morning. So we're probably not gonna see these guys for too long, since they will be off to work and school very soon. we'll just have Pol in the house. It'll be interesting to see how many days he has left. Guess we can just try to get him to raise his needs a little bit. I don't think you have time to eat. You have school soon, so you can just go down here, I suppose. Not sure if you've done your homework. It seems so. There's nothing there. Oh, she almost finished. That's close enough. She wants to befriend Brandy, which, I mean, she's not related to her in any way. Oh, it's prom day today. I have a mod for school prom. I guess we should ask Mimi. We'll see. No, there's not much happening. I think maybe they get a relationship boost or so, and they get a memory if they had a good prom or so, but it's just a little extra gameplay flair, I suppose. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, there she is. I'm not quite sure why she wanna befriend Brandy, but oh well. Yeah, what should we do with Pol here? I guess we can check if Chloe can make it. Just always mentioning Chloe, she's the honorable mention in each episode. Let's see, well, Candy won't be able to make it because she's probably at school. Or is that not something they care about? Maybe you could make some, well, you can pour up drinks as well. Let's not miss them this time. Last time I kept forgetting about bringing or greeting Candy. As you can see, Chloe here is heavily pregnant with Don Lothario's baby. Don has actually been very tame in this playthrough. You know, usually in people's Pleasant View playthroughs, Don has like a million children or whatever. But in my game, he actually has none, and I think he's only like 9 days away from becoming an elder. But I wanted, you know, the Lothario name to keep going and also to see his genes go further, even though it's just basic face template. But, you know, Don, he can't be forgotten. He needs his legacy. So I've had, well, him and Chloe already had a thing going, and then I just decided that they should have a child, so that's how it is. I feel like Chloe is kinda ending up having all the single romance Sims children or whatever, because she had Gilbert Jacquette's child, Candy here, and he's also a romance sim. And there's also Abhijit Cho, so maybe she will have his baby as well eventually. I actually have in my previous, or well, in my standalone Strange Town playthrough, well, I don't think I have that one saved anymore. I think I lost that one. But I have a video of touring that neighborhood, and at that point I did pair up Chloe and Abhijit already, since Abhijit is a Strange Town townie connected to Cersei Beaker, because when you start the game, she's friends with him for some reason. So I did include him in this game. They have not had a child yet, but they are, well, they know each other. I think they are romantically involved. But yeah, I'm very excited for her to have her child eventually with Dawn. Probably it's gonna be, when we play them, I think she's gonna be due. So that will be exciting. But let's prepare some lunch for the guests that we have. You already saw Candy in the earlier episode. And Chloe, as I mentioned, I have adjusted her appearance a little bit. It looks a little bit more unique, I suppose. Just small tweaks. But they live, I don't think I can see it from here. No, wait. They live literally here. Neighbors. They're right over here in the old singles household. But now it's just Chloe and Candy living there. Let's see when Jenny's coming back home. At 2. Johnny's working until 5, and they are gonna come home at 1. I guess he's not hungry, so he can put away the leftovers. Yeah, I guess that was his first time meeting Candy, seems like. Interesting. Maybe we can invite Lola as well. I don't know. Oh no, we see Lilith out there. What are you doing? I thought we were on good terms. Oh no. Why? She's still angry at us? But why is she angry? She's the one who left us. Huh. Well, that's not cool. Let's see if we can invite Lola, but I think she's working. It's nice to have a little bit of family gathering. So Jimmy will come home later because he's at prom. And Jane just got back. Let's see. Now she's working until 4. Okay. Well, I guess Jane could greet Candy. Then she can also greet Chloe. She needs to do some homework. Oh, this is interesting. She has some good chemistry with Paris Teb, who is Concert and Jodie's son, oldest son. That could be interesting. They both have very strong genetics. Hold on. Let's play Sketch, I guess. Just get to know your... What would it be? Niece? I think. No. Cousin? Wait. Let me check the tree. Because they're technically... Yeah, I guess it's niece, right? Because they're technically half siblings, Chloe and Jane. So it's her niece. Yeah, that's how it works. We can have a little quick look at the family tree. This is, I guess, a good view. So, as you can see, we have Jill here with her son, Ossian. Otherwise, you've seen everyone else. Chloe and Candy, and then Lola's and Glarn. And Johnny doesn't have... It's only Jill that has children so far. They have one child. I think maybe she... No, I don't think she's pregnant right now. Yeah, so baby Ossian, who is a little bald toddler. He's quite cute. I'm very interested to see how he will grow up to look like. But Frickerith is Janelle and Vornon's son. And Janelle is a vampire. And Vornon is a atrociously evil warlock. So, I mean, technically, Frickerith, I believe, could pass on the supernatural traits to his children, because I do have a hereditary... Is it supernaturalism or something similar? But anyway, so if you would be a vampire, for example, you can pass it on to your children. Because I believe, yeah, Janelle and Vernon had a second child called Bramwen. And as you can see, she is an atrociously evil witch, but she's also a vampire. And I guess I'm missing a mod because she's not automatically aging up. So I have to keep track every day that I age her up manually, which is a bit of a pain, but I mean, I guess she could forever be a child, but I don't think I want that. So I'm aging her up, and she's T-posing right now just because children are not normally supposed to be vampires or witches, I suppose. So there's not really a preset pose that she can use. So she looks a little silly in her portrait there. But yeah, we'll get to them soon enough. I am teasing all the other families in the hood before, so you can get a bit more excited, I guess. The family tree here is not too advanced. And then here we have Pascal and his daughter, and Vidkun has a daughter as well, Cherry, who is also Ella Burb's partner, who we saw in the previous episode when we went out to the teen hangout spot with Victor and Gunther. We saw Ella and Cherry Curious are their partner. Yeah. And Laszlo actually doesn't have any children of his own. He's married to Brandy Bro. I thought that they didn't need to get any children because they're both quite old and Brandy's children are already all grown up pretty much. And Dustin has a couple of children already. So I felt it wasn't the right time for Brandy and Laszlo anymore, even though it would have been fun to see them have a child together. But I think at this point it's getting too late. You can do that if you want, of course, but I chose not to. And Dustin, as I mentioned earlier, is together with Ophelia. They're married. They have 2 sons, Virgil and Poe, and they all live together with Brandy and Laszlo. And Bo is currently, both Bo and Bradley, who is unborn baby broke, they're both at university right now. But yeah, now we're getting way too sidetracked here again. Oh, here we have Jenny's best friend, Dawn. And I mean, it's interesting since Chloe is here. Oh, here's Frigorith as well. Let's greet him, welcome him in, since they're very good friends. Yeah, we have a big whole family reunion here now. As Dawn and Chloe are both here and they are expecting a child together. It's all connected. That's just how it works. Let's see if... No, she's all good. She needs to use the bathroom though. Jane... Yeah, they can hang out. Here we have Juliet. Juliet Monty. You can guess who she's married to. She's looking beautiful in her purple attire. Let's see how it's going here. They can keep playing. I'm waiting until 4 so I can invite Lola and Glarn. Then we'll have a proper family reunion. Oh no, is she gonna leave? Oh, she's not. She's being a little smelly. Oh, maybe we can talk to the belly. If she will accept that. Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, they're friends now, that's great. Share interests and then we can invite Lola. Maybe we should invite Jill and her son. Or I don't know, can you bring Tolders? You can join the movie watching here. Oh, of course, she's sick. Who is not sick here? Oh no, she did leave. Oh, but is she leaving Candy? I guess she just like, I'm gonna go next door. I'm gonna go back home, sweetie. You can make your way home on your own, right? We're gonna not bring Gunther. Lauren? See if we can invite Jill as well. Oh, she's working until 7. Darn it. Oh well. You can play some game. Listen to Dirty Joke. Oh, here we have Lola. Let's see. We also have Gordon King walking past. He's living in Pleasant View with Tybalt. Which is, I guess, a little spoiler, but... Oh, is he just gonna walk in? Oh. Let's see, let's... Play 5 Glarn. She can do that too. Just nice for them all to meet each other. Perhaps I made it a bit complicated. Oh. Okay, what are we doing? Play catch? Oh, I guess you can do that. You're also gonna play catch? No, toss football. Yeah, fine. Why not? We can make some dinner then. First clean this up. Serve dinner. Spaghetti. It seems like he's doing fine so far. Where are they? Are they playing here? Outside the gate? Or the fence, I mean. Oh. Oh, I did not. I'm sorry you were under the impression that we're gonna have a sleepover. Oh, here's Dirk. Wait, do they have a dog? Or did they just randomly spawn together? Here's Dirk Dreamer. Looking handsome as always. I don't think they have a dog. Or am I misremembering? No, I think that's just a stray. Are they friends? No. Not really. Let's see how the cooking is going. I'm sorry if the camera angles is too much. I'm just going back and forth all the time. It's just how I play, I suppose. Hope it's not too big of an issue. Alright, then we'll have a nice spaghetti dinner. For whoever is hungry. I guess they're all good. No, Jenny or Jane could have some. It's a nice family dinner except with Gordon crashing. I don't know why he's here. I don't even think anyone knows him that well. No. I didn't invite him in, I don't think. But maybe it's because of Johnny's popularity, because of his... Or... No. Is it because of this? I'm not sure. Or there's some mechanic, I believe, that makes people just come into the house. But let's try to invite Jill. Jill? Their names confuses me. I think most people have that issue with the Smith. Jill, Jenny, Johnny. And of course I have to keep the tradition going by naming the other two children Jimmy and Jane. Just making it even easier for me. Yeah, go ahead and eat, everyone. Then let's see if Jill wants to come over. Let me see if I can bring Ossian over as well. No, I guess not. Does that just cancel it? Oh, I guess they're going. Goodbye. But we all got... I don't think Jenny got to meet him. That's too bad. Let's see, why is Don just walking around in his Speedos? I guess he took a little dip in the pool. Desdemona? Yeah, sure, why not? Bring your friend. I believe her name is Oldie by now. Desdemona Oldie, or maybe they're not married yet, but they will be. She's together with Cooper Oldie, who was adopted by Herb and Coral. They sadly passed away in a house fire. I think they got robbed, and I have the mod that makes burglars able to set your house on fire randomly. So yeah, they kind of just burned, everything burnt down in their house, and including them. So that was quite a tragic end for the Oldie family. And that was at the time when Cooper was still in university. So when he returned back home, it was all just an empty house. It was really sad. But yeah, Desdemona is his partner. And no, they're not married yet, but they have a child together. Let's see, let's have a little chat. I suppose actually he should be going to bed soon. But Jenny can answer the phone first. Oh, Uncle Lorne is calling. He's like, I want to talk to my auntie. Oh, that's... Wait, huh? Why did they do a family kiss? What? They can't even do that. What? Interesting. What the heck? I can't even, like, you know, prompt her to do it. What? So strange. Let's see what it says about Jimmy's prom night. What a great night. Jimmy and Mimi enjoyed their togetherness at their school prom. And then I believe he will have, yeah, had a great prom. That was fantastic night I had with Mimi. I love prom and really enjoyed the moment. Let's see, I don't know if they had an increase in their relationship, but it's just a little extra flair, you know, a little thing for the teens to do. Do we have anything for creativity in this house? I don't think so. Maybe we should get something. Maybe I can get him a little easel. An easel right there. Then he can practice some painting. Maybe he got inspired from the evening. He's like, ooh, the creative juices are flowing. I know exactly what I want to paint. And then it's that pink background with that scrunkly girl. I guess it's time to say goodnight to everyone. Say goodbye. It's time for the elderly to sleep. Oh, he wants to go on a date. It might be a little too late for that. I think it's better to just get some rest. I guess we will all go to bed now. Irresponsible. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, you can put this before it goes bad, please. There we go. Then we'll put you to bed. And yeah, that's, I suppose, the Smith episode. I kind of imagined it wouldn't be too much going on because this is a very non-drama old household except Johnny's little situation there. But yeah, hopefully he will maybe have a date with Holly soon when, well, it's Saturday next day. So maybe he can, wait, actually, let me see. No, he's still working. Doesn't matter. He has a vacation day though. But maybe he can go on a date with Holly and see how that goes. He currently has a crush on her, so maybe that could lead to something. I just want him to have some good in his life. I feel really bad for Johnny for what happened. And then we'll just see how Jimmy and Jane grows up. I would like to see them get along better. But we'll see. Maybe in college they will figure stuff out and forgive each other. We'll have to see also how long Pol will stay, how long he will be hanging about. And I think Jenny will still be around for a while, hopefully. It would be sad to see her go early. Oh no, look at them. Gross out. Is that the first thing you're gonna do in the morning? That will be it for the Smith household. Sorry for the flashing again. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know any thoughts in the comments. Please like. And where are we running off to? I guess there's a tree on fire. Yeah. There we go. But thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care and goodbye.